Breaking news. Elon Musk has announced the launch of his own game studio. Is he serious? I thought it would make more sense for him to invest in an existing studio rather than start one himself, but it seems he's all in. Knowing Musk, the games he creates might be so ahead of their time that no one will understand them. That said, his recent actions, especially following Trump's election, have been quite fascinating, so there's a lot of anticipation here. This announcement was made on November 28th. A user posted the following. I don't understand why game developers and journalists have become so ideological. Games have always stood against trolls, greedy corporations, and nonsense. Gamers have always rejected manipulative nonsense and can spot outsiders. Why rely on BS? Elon Musk replied, there are too many game studios owned by big corporations. To make games great again, I'm launching an AI game studio. So, what exactly is an AI game studio? It's unclear at this point. However, what seems to be a crucial element here is XAI. For context, XAI is an umbrella company Musk launched on July 12, 2023, focusing on AI development with the goal of understanding the nature of the universe. That's a grand vision. Musk's perspective is literally on a cosmic scale. With projects like SpaceX doing incredible things, it seems elements of that innovation might be incorporated. While it's hard to say what kind of studio this will be, the announcement itself doesn't feel entirely out of nowhere. At a town hall meeting last month, Musk was asked, given the recent failures of games like Concord and Dustborn, where pronouns and such were prioritized over actual gameplay, have you ever thought about creating your own game studio to influence the industry? Musk responded, if there's one fun thing I could do, it would be starting a game studio. I've always loved video games, and I believe applying AI to them could create truly incredible experiences. Speaking generally about content, the problem with DEI and the woke mind virus is that they kill art. When forced into storytelling, they create dissonance that destroys the narrative. It's become hard to enjoy stories these days because they feel more like lectures than entertainment. Musk's comments about pronouns and DEI have sparked additional controversies, but let's set that aside for now. The idea of him launching a game studio isn't entirely new. There's been some movement in this direction for a while. For those unfamiliar with Musk, they might wonder why someone like him, a billionaire with ventures like Tesla, SpaceX, and even connections to Trump, would start a game studio. It might seem like he's overreaching. But here's the thing. Musk loves video games. For example, he's such a huge fan of Diablo that he's reportedly streamed his gameplay. In fact, he's ranked among the top 20 players worldwide. When does he even sleep? That said, Musk doesn't seem like the typical person to start a game studio. One key detail is his intense dislike for DEI. Without going into too much detail, there are reports that his personal experiences, including regret over his son's gender transition, have influenced his stance. He's often inserted himself into DEI debates, sparking further controversy. His clash with the Ubisoft vice president is still fresh in people's minds. I can't help but feel that Musk might be better off investing in an existing studio rather than starting his own. After all, introducing AI into the mix could raise questions around copyright and other issues. It's hard to say exactly what form it will take, but I believe it will undoubtedly be something interesting, so I'm a bit excited. Now let's look at the users' reactions. One can only imagine the amount of bots that will appear in a game Elon is involved with. I appreciate the anti-DEI stance, but I'm a bit skeptical about the use of AI to generate maps automatically. Because DEI initiatives have frustrated many users, being anti-DEI could actually become a selling point in its own right. It doesn't seem like Mr. Musk wants to pioneer new eras in gaming or massively develop the industry. He probably just wants to return it to what he believes it should be. If he profits from it, then it's a win-win. However, setting expectations too high might be a problem. Just because he isn't succumbing to DEI doesn't make it entirely supportable. Since it's starting from scratch, whether the game will actually be interesting remains to be seen. I hope it doesn't end up like Amazon's brief stint in the gaming market. I support him, but cautiously. That's the general sentiment. Indeed, Musk isn't known for building games from the ground up, and even if he loves games, this might take some time. However, Elon Musk is a wealthy man, Even though he says he will create it, I doubt he'll be the one doing the coding. I think he will bring in talented individuals to work on various projects. Looking forward to more information on this. What do you think? Please leave your comments below.